beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for September 2021. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for money, e-gifts, donations, it is a scam. It is not me. I do not do personal readings. I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. So keep your wonderful selves safe, okay? Let us begin and cleanse your space hourly. I thought I'd reach out to your space and cleanse it at the same time as mine. And please prepare yourself for 3 loud sounds. I don't want to hurt your wonderful ears, so let us go. Okay, so September, it's going to be quite a transitional month. I can't believe we're here already, but here we are. So challenging time because Mercury does go into retrograde on the 27th of September, right through to the 18th of October. I'll go and get that card now in a moment. So also we do have the new moon in Virgo on 6th of September there, and we have a Pisces full moon on the 22nd. Now Neptune is in Pisces, which opposes the Virgo placements. How does that affect people? Well, it can erode confidence and cause you to question your journey or your direction. So hold firm to your vision because this may be a bit of a tumultuous time there. I'm just going to go get that other card. One moment, please. We got the Lover's card, okay? So that's about balance and harmony, but it's also about unification and following your heart. Now, at the beginning of the month, you may feel like you are, there's a lot of unified energy, but there's something here that instinctively or intuitively you feel like you've got to do alone, okay? I feel like it is definitely, oh yeah. I mean, it's going to be, how can I put that? It's going to be something that's very fulfilling, something that is rewarding, but I feel like this is something that you and you alone can only decide, Libra. It's not that you are alone, it is that you have to sort of dig deep within to acknowledge something as you move forward. We will clarify as we go on. I'm just doing the Ex Animo Tarot deck by Barnager, Major Arcana opening to see the faded energy of the month for you. And then we're going to go a little bit deeper there and do a Celtic cross for you. So the Lover's card. This is your protagonist energy. You're proceeding with love, okay, Libra? And that is the perfect energy for you because you're all about harmony, balance, beauty, trying to see the best in people. And you're setting out with that kind of intention in September. Now this energy is about choice, because this card used to be called the choice card. So I do feel like there is a pathway. That energy for the Virgo season is about questioning the pathway or opening yourself up to options that will help you grow, but also helps you move forward on something that maybe you felt like you've been disconnected from for a while, because this card, it's giving me this energy of you being a little bit conflicted or disconnected from things recently. You may have felt, which is, it's a bit unusual for your energy. You may have felt a little bit out of whack or out of balance recently, and you're making some sort of personal decision of how to move forward on either an event or a personal decision, relationship, job situation. Communication, you're having a lot of conversation with yourself and re-examining your motives and values before you take a certain path. So I'm just going to clarify this card and see what energy we've got coming there. But the most important is to follow your heart. It will never lead you astray. So you may have felt like you've had a bit of a head over heart sort of a battle recently over something. So let me just see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful, ooh. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much, and thank you so much. Okay, so you're seeing something really clearly. We got an 8 of Swords here, okay? Yeah, I feel because it is in the upright position, it's only because it is clarified by the Six of Pentacles that I feel like you're opening your eyes to something, or you need to keep your eyes open on something, because the Eight of Swords often is a self-imposed restriction. Okay, it is about feeling a little bit overwhelmed by the details, that you're so overwhelmed by the details that you feel a little bit blinded by the details and you cannot see the wood for the trees on something. The Eight of Swords is perhaps feeling isolated on something, or feeling like, there's no growth in a situation, and you're not really sure which way is up. So you may have been feeling that energy, Libra, and it is clarified by the fact that you will be finding that once you make some sort of decision on something. The Six of Pentacles indicates balance and harmony again. So whatever it is that you feel like you're not seeing, there is clarity, there is illumination, there is an awakening. You will see the pathway ahead, but it does call for greater inspection or self-reflection. As I said, there's something here that only you and you alone can decide on, or can do. But I feel like it's about opening your eyes and seeing where you got it good and trying to get back into that flow of things. So if you've been feeling a little bit unmotivated, or you feel like a little bit of fear that you can't do something, the Six of Pentacles indicates either someone will come towards you to sort of offer some advice, or generosity perhaps, of spirit there, and sort of help you in some way. But whatever this is, it's ultimately down to you. So I feel like you've got this. That's the energy that I'm getting. Also, the Six of Pentacles indicates that it's almost like a wish come true, because when you get the Six of Pentacles, especially in this deck, this is a beautiful deck. It is The Way of the Panda deck by Kimberly M. San. It's illustrated by Celia LaBelle as well. So there's beautiful little pandas. As you can see, there's a wishing well right there. All that bamboo in there. It's a time for plenty. And the universe is being generous and offering you a helping hand by sending you a gift. Now, either that is a gift in love, a gift in career, a gift in reciprocity. That's very important in terms of your relationships, or whether it is even just someone to gift you a piece of advice or information that helps you on your journey towards happiness or success, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, the Lover's card is about finding that balance and connecting to the right options or the right opportunities. In terms of love, it could be you sort of being in harmony with a loved one, whether it's a family member or soul tribe member, or even a lover, a counterpart in love there, a soulmate energy, or you could be yearning to find a soulmate, and after a period of being alone, there is an awakening. You meet somebody that you feel it could blossom into something more than just friendship there. In terms of career, you may be partnering up with someone in business, or deciding whether it is best for you to go solo on something. So this is basically about unification or going solo on something. There is a question mark here, and they're indicating that your intuition will guide you, because you may feel like here with the High Priestess in the resistance position that there's something you mistrust, or there's something you feel you got to dig deeper on. There's a repression here. We've got a unification card, the Lover's card, as your protagonist energy. You're setting out wanting to do something which integrates you into a group setting, or into something with somebody else, but your intuition is kind of calling you to really trust, or because there's a repression here. Now, either a piece of information comes out of nowhere and gives you what you need, and it leads you to go down a singular pathway, okay, because it's almost like this, whatever this is, you need to just dig a little bit deeper and think by yourself on something. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be in a relationship, for example. It just means you need time out to really think about the way forward. If you're in a partnership with a business, it may mean that you need to sort of really look at things in a closer way, and not be distracted by outside circumstances, and really find enlightenment as to what it is you truly want. Okay, so it is again questioning the pathway. This is the Virgo card of the Hermit, which basically does question the pathway. And as we're going through Virgo season, you're going to be doing a lot of that. Okay, as you can see, that bear represents endurance. You've endured a lot and you've endured harsh circumstances before, Libra. So you got this, okay? There's something here, though, that really burns bright, okay? As you can see, it's in a lantern. It is passion or fire or something that, still burns bright, whether it's for a person or a career path, or there's something here that you really want to do that no matter what, even when you take time away from it, you still yearn for it. You still look at it. You're still wanting to connect to it in some way. The stars are aligning for you to be with that energy, whether it is a career goal, whether it is a love relationship, whether it is you yearning to find a soulmate or yearning to find a group of friends that you can really vibe with, or a career opportunity. The stars are aligning to bring you what your heart is yearning for, that desire that still burns bright. So even if you're in a solitary energy, whatever it is, because I feel a lot of yearning in your reading for September, there's definitely an energy of you being met, but they really want you, Spirit wants you to know that you really want it, okay? It's almost like you're taking some time out to really look at it, really address the situation. Is this really for me? Does this vibe for my highest good? Does this make me feel good about myself? And if the answer is yes, then there is a match in vibration, and this is success, this is reward, this is relationships blossoming, this is an awakening, okay? It's also an energy of positivity, optimism, joy for the future. So the outcome indicates whatever it is that still has your attention, even when you're in a solitary energy, there will be joy and happiness that comes from that, okay? So let us see a little bit deeper what is coming towards you. I'm going to do a Celtic cross just to see what is challenging you in the month of September, what is coming towards you, and anything else that comes through there for you. I'm using the the Tarot of the Mystical Moments. It's by CATRIN, WELZ, STEIN. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? Five of Pentacles. This is what you're feeling at this present moment in time, okay? Five of Pentacles. You feel like there's no room for growth in a situation, or you feel like you have lost out on something. Now, the Five of Pentacles is about an energy of loss or sadness or feeling isolated or worrying about a situation that you feel had the potential to grow but has been stifled, okay? Number one, they just want me to give you that what is meant for you will never pass you by. And I know that sounds like such a cliche, Libra, but it is true. Energy, when it matches a vibration and it feels good and it stays by your side, whether that's a job opportunity, whether that is friends, whether that is family members, whether it is a lover, okay? If your vibrations match, then you will stay on the same page, and it is parallel to you, and it takes the journey, it walks the journey of life for you. So whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. But there's an energy here of either preventing yourself from growing in a situation due to fear. As you can see inside the cage, this is within this figure, there is a flower that has budded and bloomed and started to really become something beautiful, but it's caged. It can't go any further. So either it is fear that you feel you cannot move forward on something, or you feel external circumstances are harsh and that you cannot express yourself in a certain way. So you feel you're keeping it in an insular kind of energy. This is the challenge. The High Priestess is to trust your intuition and blossom regardless. As you can see, that bloom is coming out there. These are two different decks, and they're giving you a similar flower here to indicate that you were meant to come to this lifetime to bud and to bloom and to really enjoy the season of life. I know there's some ups and downs. Everyone has really harsh circumstances, some to different varying degrees. It's not a competition in life. It's not about my pain is worse than your pain. It's not about that. It's about navigating, life and sort of really surfing that wave when, the ups and downs. That's literally how we learn. But the Five of Pentacles here, I'm going to pull a quick card on here for you because they're indicating that there is some sort of awakening. Now, an awakening to either, number one, don't draw attention to what you feel are your weaknesses. You know, the Five of Pentacles can be a feeling of left out of something, or feeling like you don't vibe with something. So you just kind of stay silent about, you know, what is within. You know, I feel like it's just bursting to come out of you, and you can feel it. But right now there's a repression of some sort. So you may feel like there's either, you know, I just feel repression rather than mistrust. But anyway, let's just clarify this card for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify the Five of Pentacles for my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? They're in an energy of feeling quite insular. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We've got a Page of Pentacles. Now, this could be in terms of finances. You're worried about, you know, the way forward in terms of your pentacles, really. This Page of Pentacles indicates a new job coming through, indicates that, if you, for example, if you've lost your job and you're worried about money there, the Page of Pentacles, please look up the meanings of the cards, you know, so that you know that I'm not giving you, you know, old hat or anything like that. The Page of Pentacles indicates that there is movement. It's slow movement, but there is movement in terms of your finances. This could manifest in terms of a job, or a raise, or, you know, some sort of money news that you've been patiently waiting for, but you've been maybe of worrying about. Okay, so this indicates that there is going to be something like a gift from the universe to be unwrapped. Okay, it's the start of something. It will grow exponentially. I mean, you got the outcome here as the Sun card, so it's a very positive energy here. So if you've been in a business, for example, in a entrepreneurship with another person, you may decide to separate. Something may come out, some sort of information may come out that you don't like at all with that High Priestess card, and it causes you to go solo on something. It's going to be successful, so don't worry. If you feel like you're losing out on something, know that you're gaining in another area. Okay, so Page of Pentacles indicates that there is something coming that is better than you feel worried about right now in this circumstance. If it's in terms of love, I feel like, you know, they're indicating that there will be a solid offer of love in the future. It may be slow to get here, Libra, and, you know, nobody likes the word patience when it's attached to this card, but there indicates there could be the start of something beautiful in the future, but you need to be in a solitary energy first to really, you know yourself. And you may be screaming at the screen right now saying, Baba, I know myself already, but we don't know, well, some of us don't understand or know the lessons that we were meant to come and learn in this lifetime. So Spirit, everything happens in divine order. Now, what is the challenge? The Hermit. Okay, that solitary energy, feeling a little bit isolated. Now, I have to say, I'm sending you out a huge hug, Libra. Number one, you're not alone. Okay, your guides walk with you, because they just showed me, it's giving me quite a lot of chills here. They're showing me almost like an army of souls that kind of walk by your side. Okay, now this could be ancestors. They're showing me just a big long line of people. The way that they're presenting it to me right now, it's almost like a black and white photo. So either you are currently listening to this reading and you're seeing a black and white photo of like a long line of family members, or people that mean something to you and your family tree, because they're actually showing me building upon that. It's almost like, imagine many lines of other people behind that row of people that stand by your side. So even though you feel in this moment a little bit alone, or you got to go off and do something on your own here, they got your back. Okay, so please don't feel like you're alone, but I'm sending you out a huge hug there. I wish I could like reach you up in my arms and give you a big old hug there, because you know I've been there in moments of complete solitude where I've lost everything. Okay, so this is, as I said, it's not about, oh, I've been there, I understand. It's more about, sending you out a hug, because I know how worrying it can get. Okay, so I'm just going to put it out like that. The Hermit is the challenge, but the challenge brings the reward. Okay, because this is your unified energy right here. So Libra, you're a sign of harmony and peace and balance and unification. That is what is a typical energy of your sign. So to really have to sort of be in a solitary energy where you felt you've been yearning for love or yearning for, unity. I can't give you any other word than that. Everything coming together. You may feel it is a difficult transition in September. I mean, Virgo is the hermit energy, so you may feel like the challenge is September itself, and it is going to be a challenging month for everybody, Libra. I got to tell you how it is, because especially when we got that retrograde happening on the 27th of September, things start to go a little bit chaotic. But what they want you to know with this card, that whatever you feel like you've lost out on, okay, whatever you feel like you're isolated from, there is like an opportunity right behind it. Whether that's in love or career, business or friendship, they're indicating here that as long as you shine your inner light and know yourself deeply, you are a beacon for the right things, okay, the right frequencies. As you can see, the world will be sort of moving in that clockwise direction. That ship has sailed. Whatever that is, it's gone. So let it go, because there's another one right round the corner coming, and your beacon of light will attract it. So that's what the challenge is to know intuitively that there is something else coming towards you. Now the Hermit card, oh, what was that? There was a really bright light there that just flashed, and it wasn't my light here, so I'm not really sure what that was. I'll have to catch that on camera and see what that was. But anyway, let's move on. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? Now, they just gave me the word doorstep. Doorstep. So either you are currently sitting on your doorstep as you listen to this reading, or you are... or you've been listening to this reading and someone rang your bells. There's someone on your doorstep or something like that. Doorstep. I mean, doorstep is basically, it could be an energy of, you literally being on the doorstep to opening a door, an important door that you actually need to go through in terms of your either career or work or, just your love relationships. Because a doorstep, it leads somewhere. So maybe it's like you've just taken a step up to go somewhere important. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, Libra, but all they gave me, they didn't even show me, just gave me the word doorstep, okay? Now what is below you? King of Pentacles, exciting energy. Deep down, this is what you're manifesting. So it looks like September, you're really focused on your finances. Pentacles are coming out there. So either you're being an entrepreneur, setting up your own business, or you're making really solid, practical, wise decisions in terms of your finances. The King of Pentacles indicates you've pretty much got a Midas touch, okay? There's respect here. Maybe you're moving into a position, if you're looking for a new job, you're moving into a new position that brings more responsibility and more finances with that. And if it starts off small, because you had a Page of Pentacles there to start with when I clarified, if it starts off small, it's going to grow exponentially in the future to something very, very rewarding financially, okay? This is about something you've been fighting for, okay? Because, a couple of sort of weeks ago, we went through that buck moon energy. So, the King of Pentacles, as you can see, the deer, they get their antlers. That is, they need the antlers to fight for the prize, which happens to be the female energy. So, that they are sort of fighting for. That's just nature. Something that you're fighting for, or you felt like you've been fighting for a long time, I feel like it will be rewarding for you. It brings great rewards and respect. Now, whether that's something that, you've been following your heart in terms of love, and you've been fighting to sort of deepen your connection with somebody who's been avoidant or resistant. I feel like there could be a breakthrough there, an awakening happening, and there'd be more commitment in that relationship. Or you may, deepen your relationship with yourself and decide that a love relationship is not as fulfilling as you'd hoped, or that person cannot meet you on that vibrational plane, and therefore you've got to go solo and find your true north and find your happiness elsewhere. The King of Pentacles indicates that there are rewards that are there ready for you to take whatever it is that you've been fighting for. So, even if you've been battling away in your career, know that there is a reward coming for you. And September looks like a transitional month that will help you see the fruits of your labor in that area. Now, let us see what is behind you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We've got 10 of Cups. Okay, so Ten of Cups can be, Ten of Cups is an abundant energy, okay? Now, you may have felt like you were in a, partnership with someone. I mean, you may remain in that partnership with somebody, but you may have to travel for work, for example, and become a solo entity for a temporary time, because you have to, travel for your work, or you have to, there's a project that you need to do that's further afield, okay? So they're indicating here that there's unity. Okay, there's something here where you feel like you're a duo, or you've decided to set up a partnership with somebody, but there's an element of this partnership that requires you to really dig a little bit deeper. The Ten of Cups can also be happy families, everything, sort of, you've made a commitment to something that you're quite happy about, and you're just, you feel like temporarily you're disconnected from that energy. Now, whether that was you had found a soulmate, you felt like you found a soulmate, or you found unity in a situation that brought a lot of happiness, and you feel like that has changed in some way, and because you're in a Five of Pentacles energy, okay? And the challenge here is the Hermit. Okay, so there's something here where you felt like you were connected to it, and now you've been disconnected to it, and you feel a little bit out of sorts. I'm just going to pull a card on the Ten of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. This may be you setting an intention that this is what you desire. In the recent past, you may have said, you know what, I'm in search of this. I'm in search of my Ten of Cups, my abundance, my peace, my happiness, my good fortune, my well-being, and my serenity. And right now, I'm not close to my goals or my dreams, so therefore I'm feeling a little bit isolated and disconnected. And so that may have been an intention that you set. We got a Four of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Wands is like, nearly at the finish line. It's like that doorstep. You're nearly going through the door. You're nearly at the finish line. So don't give up. As I said, September is a challenging month where, it'll be a transitional time where people start to really question the journey, really question the way forward. Am I really meant to be doing this? It doesn't feel good. Right now, the energy feels a little bit off. Well, yeah, it feels a little bit off because we've got so many bumpy transitions in September. But hold to the vision if it felt good beforehand, okay? If you feel like intuitively you can, navigate this, but if you need to adjust any plans or adjust anything within your situation, make the adjustments, but seek greater wisdom, because your happiness is just around the corner there with that. The Four of Wands also can be the halfway to marriage card. If you were sort of moving in with someone, it's almost like you made a move to connect with something, unify with something, but all of a sudden you feel disconnected there. So I feel like you're rising though. You're still rising. It could be that you've made a decision to go in search of your Ten of Cups, and you've started with that Four of Wands. You've started to make the effort to go higher and higher and higher to reach your bliss. So it can be elevation that has started there, but you may be feeling a little bit worried that you need to hold on to whatever it is that you've achieved so far, because external circumstances are, a little bit difficult to navigate at this moment. What is above my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know regarding that? We got Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles is a decision. So this is the potential, the choice. As I said, you've got to start in a choice kind of mode. So there is a decision to be made here that helps you in terms of your direction. The Two of Pentacles can be multitasking. It can be that you are going to use your skill set to, sort of apply to many options. So I feel like balance is the key. I mean, she's on a big old building there, which is quite stable when you really think about it. Buildings and structures are something that brings stability, that brings safety, security, and she's balancing right on that. So she's doing something that is a little bit bold. She's doing something that is out of the comfort zone in order to manifest that stability. So I feel like if you're, for example, you're partnered up in a job, for example, you do a 9-to-5 job, but you think, you know what, just to make sure, because the external circumstances around the world right now are a little bit difficult, maybe I should set up my own business on the side and get that running so that if anything happens, I'm secure. Because we all learned from, when the pandemic started, we all learned that we had to sort of change our way of doing things. So you may be sort of spinning lots of plates here in order to make things work. So you may be starting up your own business, becoming an entrepreneur. and doing something that's actually going to be financially very, very rewarding in the future. Of course, it requires hard work and you sort of, doing a couple of things at the same time, but it's rewarding, okay? Now, in terms of love, it can mean that you have a bit of a choice to make when it comes to love. Do you want to stay? Do you want to go? Intuitively, you're asking yourself bigger questions here. It could also be in friendships, or if you feel like, a little bit disconnected, you may dip in and out occasionally because you feel like there's something you got to do solo. Doesn't mean you're going to disconnect completely. You may try and keep that balance and sort of keep your toe in, in your friendships or your sort of family environment, but also there's something else you got to do which requires your focus. So you got to dip out occasionally to really focus on your needs. That's not a selfish act there. Now, what is coming in the near future for my beautiful Librans? What is coming in the near future for them? We got the Eight of Swords again. Okay, we got the King of Wands, beautiful energy, and we got the Empress. Okay, so the Eight of Swords indicates, and it's come out twice, Libra, so there's literally something that either you're not seeing or there's some sort of fear or some sort of restriction that is holding you back. You're feeling a little bit isolated at the moment. As you can see, the Eight of Swords, this beautiful creature there with the wings was born to fly. Libra, that is you. You were born to fly. But there's something here that you feel like you cannot do, or you do not have the resources to do, or you cannot see a way out of a situation. But the gate here, as you can see, the sort of lid on that cage there is open. So once you see the way forward, and that's why you need to be in that hermit energy, once you see the way forward, you can just lift that lid even further and fly. So towards your sun energy, which is your happiness. So the hermit energy is important. It may be a difficult route to take because it often, to see yourself and fully see the truth and acknowledge the truth, the cold, hard truth of a situation is often very difficult, and a lot of people do not want to go there. Now, Libra, you are a sign that searches for the truth. That's just in your nature, okay? Very close to Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio, and I transition right out of that Libran energy into Scorpio season. So truth is still very, very important. So I feel there's something here that you need to see or open your eyes to in the month of September, and it allows you to fly. It allows you to leave any sadness behind or any worry behind about a situation. You got this, okay? But it is necessary to keep your eyes peeled. The Eight of Swords is often a release from denial, to see things as they truly are, to get clarity. And the only way you can free yourself from any illusions and get clarity is to look within, okay? It brings growth, it brings healing, and you deserve to fly, okay? So we've also got transitioning that, which is beautiful. We've got the King of Wands, bold energy. Having the courage to lead, Libra, and do whatever it is that your heart is sort of yearning for. This is, the King of Wands energy is someone who takes action, who, moves forward and achieves their goals or dreams, but they set out with a footstep, okay? So it's about, don't think of the magnitude of the way ahead. Just make the first step by taking a first step. Okay, the King of Wands is being independent, someone who literally, like this card, marches to the beat of their own drum, a nonconformist, someone who, lives life on their own terms, but someone also who's an influencer, who aligns themselves with their goals and dreams and has, wonderful skills and mastery within that area, and lets their soul shine no matter what. I mean, if you have a real look at what's happening here in September for you, it's gone from an energy of keeping everything insular to sort of flying the flag for your beautiful soul and saying, I got this, okay? Which is what is coming for you, okay? So I feel like it's something that's going to set your soul on fire, literally, well, not literally, I hope, but, in September, but it allows you to rise, but it requires that courage and knowing that you can do this, okay? You'll actually directly affect others with this energy as well, which is really beautiful. It is a time for blossoming and a time for plenty. Okay, the Emperor's card indicates beauty, harmony, balance. This is your card, Libra. This is a Libran and a Taurus card right here. So whatever it is you've been working really hard on, or you've planted seeds on, it will blossom, it will thrive, and know that you've got this. Coming out of your comfort zone to do what you love doing, I mean, sometimes it's a really good things. It leads to a lot of rewards. Yes, it requires hard work, but I feel like you've already started the hard work part, and I feel like you're going to all your abundance is going to manifest because of it. This Empress card is also an energy of there being a wonderful new version of yourself. You're brimming with that wonderful potential, and I feel like you have the possibility to manifest everything you need for your highest good. Now, this can also mean that you and a person, for example, there's been a very passionate sort of exchange. If you're in a solitary energy and you're looking for love, you're yearning for a soulmate there, this can mean that you're meeting somebody who finds you very, very attractive. And that Eight of Swords, maybe there's someone you don't see in your world at the moment who finds you very, very attractive. Okay, or you're feeling like that you're all alone, and or you're in a relationship with somebody, for example, and there's something both of you are not seeing, and it requires a conversation. It requires an awakening between you both to open yourselves up to the difficult conversation in order to flourish. Okay, because the Hermit indicates knowing thyself, and the person that maybe you need a conversation with, if you're in a union or in a separation from somebody, it requires an important conversation and a release from denial. Either it's working or it's not. If it's not, how can we proceed forward in order to make it work? The King of Wands indicates someone who is very passionate and very how can I put that? Very attractive, both inside and out. But it also indicates, that if you and this person, of course, there's love there. I totally get that. But, if you're having a passionate exchange and you do not want to have a child at this time, if you are, having unprotected whatever, just be mindful that there is potential here that you could have, there could be repercussions if you don't want that. Obviously, it's not a gender specific reading, but I'm talking about people who can get pregnant during this time if you're meeting someone who's passionate. So just a little bit of a mindfulness there. I'm just going to pull a quick card on the Empress and the Emperor, but I do feel like there's someone that will, in the near future, if you're feeling alone in terms of love, there is someone who's going to find you very, very attractive and boldly sweep you off your feet, Libra, okay? Something that you will not be able to see. The Hierophant, this will lead to a higher level of commitment, okay? The Hierophant is a marriage card, okay? So if you're looking for love, I feel like in the near future, there is a potential to meet someone who finds you wildly attractive, a very passionate union, whirlwind kind of romance that you may feel at first is going a little bit too fast. Okay, this is someone who may have their own business, someone who is a fire element, Aries, Leo, Sag, could also be Taurus or Libra energy too. A little bit of Aquarius, but that could be in, their, that could be in a sign that is, they keep giving me moon sign, so it could be in their moon sign, okay? They're indicating that you and this person will teach each other important lessons. So it's soulmate energy, very influential relationship in your lifetime, okay? Now, also, if this is in terms of business, there could be you and a person sort of merging in terms of a business, but just be mindful that you're on the right page, okay? And dig a little bit deeper. The Hierophant is about rules as well and regulations. So there could be someone who's quite a strict energy and you're like, they're stifling your creativity in some way. So just be mindful of partnerships in some way in the future, especially to do with business. Make sure you get all the facts, okay? And so I'm just going to get any advice that you have for yourself. What advice would you give yourself, Libra, if you were in this situation? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, because the Death card, end something, change, okay? So often we don't take our own advice, okay, in a situation. The Death card indicates something. Again, Libra, I mean, this is the same deck, but it's a similar energy. Can you see? There's two figures here. It's almost like, end this repression, end this worry, let yourself blossom. Look, this flower here is stifled. It is not blossoming in some way. It is not reaching its full potential there. And there's an awakening. And in this card, the Death card is like, okay, you're blossoming within, but now you are allowing something to pop out, okay? You're expressing yourself in some way. Something needs to end and something needs to come out there. So the Death card is a perfect energy for you to be in. This is a Scorpio energy here. Transition, change, bend with the times, move with the energy, the external circumstances, and grow and blossom and thrive because of it. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. So the Death card indicates major change happening here. An ending does bring a new beginning. So that door will open for you and allow you to I feel like you're affecting your environment in some way, okay, in a really positive way. The Death card is a positive transformation. It often is a difficult transformation, but a positive one. It is a rebirth. It is like maybe you're rebranding yourself in some way, or you're like, you know what, I'm not doing that anymore, because it just doesn't feel good anymore. And that's okay to change and adjust the plan, okay? And thrive because of it. Now, what are the external circumstances for you in September? It's going to be quite a difficult environment for a lot of people, but let's see what's happening for you. Thank you so much, guys. Ten of Swords. Yeah, it may give you a little bit of a headache, okay? But again, they're indicating a Ten of Swords. It's the end of something. You're leaving something behind. Something that, you know, may have... in the end, at the beginning, it may have been something that you really wanted, Libra. But in the end, it's become something that's just like a real headache. It's giving you a migraine, okay? The Ten of Swords indicates a bit of overthinking. As you can see, everyone's giving their 2 cents here and really needling that poor lady's brain there. But as you can see, the sun is rising. So that means when you get a Ten of Swords, it means something that has been bugging you for a long time or has been painful for a long time, and you feel like you've like hit rock bottom with it. Something is ending. You're leaving it behind, okay? This is the final push. So September sees the breakthrough. It's often a difficult time to see that breakthrough, but you know, it means there's a new beginning here. It means there's a hope here. It means there can be a forgiveness of something and a moving on. So if you feel like, you know, you've been abandoned in a situation, whether it's in your career or, you feel like you've been on hold for a while and nothing's happening, or if it's in a love relationship or even in friendships where you feel like you've been left out in some way and you've been worrying about things, know that whatever it is that you've been overthinking, there will be change, and it comes with whatever it is you're manifesting deep down. There's a major change that brings more investment for you. Now, what is a hope and fear? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What is a hope and fear? Can you please guide? We have 8 of Cups. The fear is having to walk away. It's difficult to walk away, Libra, no matter what it is in life. If we started, the 7 of Cups indicates we had choice. And the 8 of Cups says we had choice. And that's where you're at right now, the choice. You had a choice, and you're choosing to walk away from anything that emotionally is not for you, that does not fulfill you, is not rewarding, doesn't make you feel like you're in unity. So if you feel like your friendships are, leave you out in the cold a little bit, or there's someone here that you feel like does not have your back, this is a very tough path to take, okay? But you don't know where you're going when you're taking this card. The 8 of Cups says, I don't know where I'm going, but you're literally walking right through to the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, which is dreams coming true, which is the jackpot. Okay, so you signal to the universe, I'm not accepting this situation that's making me feel horrendous. Okay, I need to change something about it. And I'm walking away from anybody who does not reciprocate and invest in a relationship with me, or any job situations that you feel like this is not fulfilling for the amount of work and hard work and energy and that I'm giving to this. You're walking away. Once you signal to the universe that you're worth more, and that's where you got that Empress card there, that's when your abundance starts to blossom and flourish. The 8 of Cups is a difficult journey to take. Okay, now you may be worried as well that whatever you're walking away from will either come right back, and sort of you may feel like maybe you were wrong to walk away. But you got to listen to your gut instinct, because as you can see, wherever she's headed to the 9 of Cups. So, it is a journey of discovery. The 8 of Cups is often like that, sort of letting go to seek something deeper, something greater, something that is beyond the superficial. And that's where you're headed. okay, Libra? So trust the process. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Oh. Okay, so what is coming towards you? Queen of Pentacles, beautiful energy. And the Ace of Wands. I'm loving that. I am loving this energy, Libra. This is the outcome position, okay? So again, it connects to this sort of energy at the end. Knowing thyself deeper brings greater reward, okay? We have Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles is about stability. It is about determination. It is about willpower. Whatever your goals, your dreams, or whatever plan you have, Libra, you're committed to it. You're sticking to it. Yes, you've tweaked it. You've walked away from things. The Queen of Pentacles indicates your finances will be multiplying. This is, if you're buying a home, for example, you know, this is your commitment to sort of saving your pentacles and building upon what you've got already and being able to sort of buy that home or be resourceful with what you got. It's about domesticity as well. So enjoying your home life, building stability, things blossoming because you remain committed to a goal, a dream, or a plan. And you were willing to walk away from anything that did not serve you, okay? The Queen of Pentacles also is an energy of dependability, groundedness, reliable sort of source of money coming on in, being practical about your situation and your surroundings, and knowing that you bring a lot to the table, knowing your worth, knowing that you have a lot to offer, Libra. And it's not about finances, it's about, you know, your worth. The Queen of Pentacles, she has integrity. She has strong self-esteem and she knows herself. She's grounded and practical. She doesn't suffer fools gladly, okay? So I feel like in terms of love, it's about knowing yourself and knowing what you bring to the table, knowing what you offer, and then you will attract the right circumstance, the right person. Now, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. So if you're in search of unity in September, know that there will be a period where you walk a path that is solitary, but you will know yourself deeper and you will commit to the right person or to the right people, to the right circumstances, because we got a match right here. Your vibration matches the thing that you set out to intend in the first place, the thing that is deep down. So if you're looking for love, for example, you'll find your energetic match, and this is a solid union that will lead to a higher level of commitment. I mean, this person could have also strong placements in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but it is the start of something really exciting because we got the Ace of Wands. Aces are divinely guided from the universe, so it's the start of something passionate, something wonderful, something kind, something mature, something you know, that leads to a commitment. Now, whether that's in terms of business, because that could be a business partnership, it could be friendships, it can be love there. The Ace of Wands indicates you're inspired, okay, or you're drawn to something, you're magnetized to something. You could be sort of moving into a position, a new job, for example, that is brings a new project and that you're really excited about it. Your knowledge is key to helping something thrive and grow there. And it can mean that if you're looking for love, you meet new love at a work environment, a new job, for example. But the Ace of Wands indicates that there is inspiration and that solitary path that you walk at the moment is actually helping you move towards commitment that is on many levels to different areas. But you have to walk the solitary journey first and ask the bigger questions. The Ace of Wands is a breakthrough. Okay, so beautiful sort of breakthrough there. There is going to be an urge to create something exciting in your world that will bring a lot of abundance, and but it requires walking away and saying, I'm sorry, that's not good enough. I'm better than that. Okay, so I'm going to quickly pull a card before we move on to the end there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What else do they need to know regarding September? Five of Wands. I'm loving that. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So they just gave me a name, which was Gracie. Gracie. So if your name is Gracie, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading as their attention may have wavered. Okay. Gracie. the Five of Wands there is really interesting because the Five of Wands is about conflict. It's about, challenges, obstacles, overcoming those obstacles to move towards the victory card, which is the Six of Wands. So there's a lot of success, a lot of victory coming towards you, but the Five of Wands indicates that you're navigating this conflicted time, okay? The Five of Wands indicates often, when you know the tradition of the card, that you're in training. Okay, you're in training. So basically you've set an intention and Spirit basically says, are you sure you want this? Because I'm going to throw a whole load of challenges your way so that you can prove that you really want this. So you're in training basically for whatever it is that you desire, whether it's a love relationship, whether it is an opportunity. For example, we all get sent love relationships that are difficult to navigate, that break our heart, so that when we meet when we meet that one that we're meant to be with and walk the journey of life, we know what it's like to notice red flags and say, I deserve better than that. We know what it's like to be left alone so that we can appreciate when we are in a love relationship. We have to understand the journey before we can reach the rewards of that journey, okay? So whatever it is that you're fighting for, whatever it is that you feel like you're in training to get, Libra, know that you will receive it, but the challenges will be overcome, okay? September is a challenging month. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? So we'll leave it there. I'm just gonna get you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God Angels. Can you please guide? Okay, so we have the key. Now the key to change is the death card. Basically, this rose indicates, the death card, which signals something is ending and being left behind, and something is beginning, which allows you to blossom, okay, which allows you to thrive. But the doorway will be open for you. Something is just going to click in September for you, and that click just brings everything, okay? It just brings everything into clear focus, sharp focus, and allows you to see the way forward. They won on the death card. And we've got the wheel, okay? The wheel of fate, the wheel of fortune. You're turning something around, okay? You're navigating in a different direction that brings a lot of abundance, a lot of success, and a lot of luck. This is a gear change for you, okay? And I really feel like it brings a lot of positive energy and some good karma. This is destiny. It was meant to happen. Unfortunately, we have to navigate the rough seas before we get into the smooth, the calm, okay? But I feel like there's going to be a lucky break for you where things just work out the way that you're hoping for. And I feel like anything that you feel is a risk or a gamble, it will pay off. Just trust your intuition, it is key, but know that you are reaching, a solid decision that brings a lot of reward there, whether it is in relationships, business, friendships, but knowing your worth is the most important. And there's something you're not quite seeing yet, Libra. It will be made clear once you go into that sort of insular energy, and it will unlock everything. It will allow you to fly, okay? Where would you like this? Okay, interesting. Rarely do they want it on a Two of Pentacles. So it's a navigational wheel, of course, because it is a ship's wheel there. It is in a ship of fate. So it is about your decision. You have some choices there for you, okay? I'll leave it there, my beautiful Librans. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. And for those of you, I will be announcing a winner for the competition later on at some point today. So just be aware of that. If you would like to be still in with a chance to win that, all you have to do is write the word completed in the comments box below. If you could complete a task before the time is out, that would be great, but I understand it's under the wire right now. And I'll gravitate towards a lucky subscriber later today at the end of the 27th of August, just to give people some extra time. Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans. Love and light.